Welcome to Research Writing. In this library tutorial, we've gone over a lot of different skills. Research writing is another important piece of the research process. I do have some technical tips and tools today to help you with the writing process, but we're also going to talk about why this skill is important. As we go through this presentation, I'd like you to keep in mind some of these scenarios. Pick the one that's most relevant to your career, and have it in the back of your mind, thinking about how having research and writing skills could help you in your scenario. Let's begin with what research papers are, because they are not reports. You won't just write a summary about something you read. You'll be expected to research a subject and bring your own ideas to the table. Please don't expect to be able to just copy and paste paragraphs from different sources to create your own paper. Your professors are interested in your own thoughts and words, not someone else's. Here are two examples of typical research papers. Argumentative papers discuss controversial or debatable topics, and your goal is to convince the reader of your point of view. Analytical papers offer your interpretation of a topic, but it doesn't necessarily have to convince the reader that your analysis is the only correct one. Both papers include outside expert sources to help support your ideas, as well as a strong thesis statement to express to the reader the main point of your paper. Purdue University's OWL is a great online resource to learn more about college research writing, so feel free to check out their website when you have a moment to learn more. Now, how do you cultivate your own voice exactly? Sometimes that could seem like an overwhelming task when there is already a lot written about a subject. Your goal here at school, though, is to become an expert in your field. So here are some tips to help you develop your own ideas and how to incorporate original thought into your papers. First, discuss how and why a source supports your thesis. You want to evaluate and analyze the research on your subject, not just report on it. It's also a good idea to address opposing or alternative views. And consider suggesting areas of future study. Note the limitations of current research while you're looking into the data. Explain why your topic is significant in the field. And always try to include your own theories or ideas. Your goal here is to add new knowledge to the field. Here are a few technical tips. The very basic structure of your papers will generally include an introduction paragraph. This is where you'll include your thesis statement. Your body paragraphs, where you're giving your point of view and supporting it with sources. And you're going to end up with a conclusion. Keep in mind to add transitions to help your paper flow smoothly. It's also a good idea to prepare an outline. This will help you organize your ideas, give your paper structure, and helps guide you while you're typing. And on the right side of the screen here, we have a bunch of different resources that will help you with the writing process as well. We have our own guide available at Stratford University. We also have the University of Kansas Writing Center, which contains a great deal of advice on research and writing. And again, Purdue University's OWL is another useful source of information. Alright, so we have talked about the types of research papers and how they differ from reports, how to cultivate your own voice, and we just went over some technical tips about the writing process. Let's go back to those workplace scenarios. Let's see in each of these situations how we can use the research skills we have. You can research the newest marketing trends and their success rate so you have an informed proposal to present to your client. Next, you could find reputable information sources that rate data management software, and you could present several prime options to your supervisor. If you're a culinary student interested in having your own business, you can research the financial support needed, the time it takes, what successful food truck owners have done, and get a business plan ready to present to a bank for a loan. If you're working as a medical assistant and notice some of the policies could use updates, Tell your supervisor you'd like to volunteer to work on it, because now you'll know where to go to research healthcare policies that adhere to proper standards. And lastly, in a hospitality management situation, you might have a position at check-in and noticed a recent decline in reservations. Use your research skills to find out what amenities or rewards programs are popular right now and present a plan to your supervisor to help increase reservations. In all of these scenarios, you'll not only need to research something, but also be able to communicate your thoughts. In addition, in each of these scenarios, the goal is for you to put your skills on display and to good use, for you to shine and stand out as a proactive, innovative professional in your field. Knowing how to find reliable information sources and present it in a clear and intelligent manner to clients, supervisors, or other stakeholders in your career is a vital skill. Make sure you use library resources and your librarians to help you gain and improve these skills. We're happy to help.